In December 2023, government rolled out a project under the Greater Kampala Metropolitan Area to improve on the road network in areas of Chira, Wakiso, Mpigi and Mukono with a plan to tarmac 260 kilometers. Works were supposed to start last year, but most works have stalled because of land acquisition hiccups. This is tied to the failure by landlords and residents to surrender land for road expansion and road reserves without being compensated, as has been the case under some road construction projects.
Good lessons, Honorable Minister of Lands, that communities have been convinced with a lot of pain to give land. Some are still resisting, but many of them have seen the beauty of development, because in many of the areas where the roads have been made, the value of the property has shot through the roof. Today you can't buy a plot in Chira because of the road.
They don't give us that money. And sometimes the landlords want to be compensated because that money is not there, so it delays. But we are trying to talk to those people. Secondly, sometimes they are convinced by our politicians that don't accept, don't do this, don't do this. But we convince them and they give us, because when you put up a good road, that means the land is going to gain what? Value.
Under GKMA, the government plans to build several markets in Chira, Wakiso, Mukono and Mpigi. The plan is, however, being delayed due to residents' lack of will to surrender parts of their land.
Of course, the project will also construct markets, about 15 of them, and so far 10 of them are ready, and they have been advertised for designs, and out of them 3 are ready for construction. That is Kauku Market, Wakiso Market, Central Market, and Mpigi Central Market. So sooner or later we shall be there.
A market in all the divisions. But in Mukono were constrained because politically they refused. That land is for Kabaka and you cannot put a government land. If you put a market there, they are going to take the Kabaka's land. So we said, no, we are not going to argue with those people. Let's take it somewhere else. So we are going to divert that money to another place until when they accept us to put it there. We are yet to convene a meeting with the government of Uganda and see how we are going to put a market in Mukono, because they really need it.
General Katumba Wamala, the Works Minister, says a special fund should be set to repair damaged roads.
One of the programs we started and which has become a nuisance, I think some of you know it, is what was called KAIP. KAIP opened many roads in the districts everywhere, and then when the project closed, all the KAIP roads could not be maintained because they were not either on the district road network or on the national. So my appeal is that as we plan for and implement this program, let's also plan for maintenance, at least for 5 to 10 years.
General Katumba Wamala has no kind words for people who turn paved walkways into stalls for commodities like food.
But now on the walkway, where they will expect to reduce conflict of pedestrians with vehicles, you find the sigiri. Somebody is roasting maize. And now you find somebody is forced to leave the walkway to walk on the street. And they are conflicting with the vehicles.
The State Minister for Kampala, Kabyecho Fatogabye, says despite the challenges, all planned projects will be implemented.
But we are doing well because 2 of the entities have started on the roads, and we contracted out 29 kilometers of roads in those 2 entities. That is Chira Municipality and Mukono Municipality. And as I'm speaking now, tarmac has been started being placed on one of the roads in those municipalities.
Raymond Tamale, NTV.